It's this one guy who every time I walk in there, this man has a fucking problem. And I don't think he doesn't have a problem with me. See, one thing, and I just talked about this in another video, but one thing I had to realize is, like, people like you before they don't like you. You understand? Because you have to like to dislike. You have to, well, when it comes to people who are not doing anything crazy, like if I was like a murderer, then okay, yeah. If I was a rapist, a molester, then yeah. But I mean, like, I'm just bubbly, you know. So I know that it's really that it's my energy that brings out people's demons. So today is a great day. I woke up, I took a nice shower. I smell delicious. I smell like coconut, bitch. I smell good. My lips feel good. My body feels good. I feel free. I feel good, and that's the importance of taking a shower in the day and before bed, because you can sleep better. And in the morning, you go on throughout your day, you just feel good. You feel a lot better. So I had a great morning already so far. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm like, blue! I'm like a rocket ship, baby. I'm ready to go. So anyways, he don't like that. And he never does. Every time I come here, he looks at me like I stink. He look at me like, and I'm like, that's crazy. Cause I know he's older than me. And I'll just throw this in there for context. He is an obese man. I'll get to why I brought that up. But it's like every time I go in there, this man he tries his hardest to like bring me down, and I'm like, dude, you're not worth that though. I don't even know you personally. Like, you're not a family member, you're not a friend, you're not really, to me, you're no one. As in, like, you're a stranger, right? So I'm like, okay, so I peeped this a while ago, right? So today and it's funny because I actually kind of been it's two sides to which you can two sides of the grocery store in which you can, you know, pay on your own. So I started going to the other side just because I'm like, man, fuck this guy. Like, I'm not gonna keep subjecting myself, you know, because that's the smart thing to do. But today I just did not care, and I was like, you know what, even if he is, I don't care who's over here, I'm going. So I went, I rung something up, and I put in my number, and so it's supposed to have not a discount really, it's supposed to be a locked in price or whatever. But when I scanned it, it wasn't. It was like $6.49. It's supposed to be $4.99. So I call him over, as I do, and I explained to him, but I'm talking fast because I have a lot of energy right now. Like, I'm pent up. Like, we finna go hiking because I'm so pent up. I'm like, like a rocket ship. So when I was talking to him, I wanted to explain it to him, but I wanted to kind of hurry up because, first of all, he had other people that were waiting on him. And secondly, like I just said, I'm a rocket ship. So I'm like, so when I was telling him, I was like, look, I said, I put in my number. I said, it's supposed to be a locked in price, but it's not a locked in price. It's at $6.49, but it's supposed to be $4.99. That's how I said it, okay? So, like, I can understand this early in the morning, maybe somebody is not ready for that, but I wake up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. So I'll be up already before most people are awake. So he did not like that. When I was done, he was like, this is what he did, literally. He was like, stop, like, shut up, like, please stop talking. And I was like, and I just looked at him, and I didn't look at him with attitude. I just looked at him, and he was like, he did whatever. Then he turned around, and his response, he tried to talk as fast as me, which he didn't do it as cute. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't as sexy as when I do it. But he did it back as in reciprocation. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he started walking away, and I did it again, but I went to a different register, and I typed in my number, and I scanned it, and sure as shit, it stank. Because he told me, he said, well, you got to hit total. You didn't hit total. That was the last thing he said. So when I scanned it and put my number in, the thing came right off, and it was right there on the screen. I was like, oh, it came off this time. How interesting. And he had his back turned, but I was looking at him. You got to know I was. And so, but he was helping another lady. So, and then I also had to get some water, but I use my 5-gallon thing. So he had to put in a code to put in the 4 gallons that I got. Yeah, cause I got 4 days. So he put in the number or whatever to put the amount of gallons that I had or whatever. And so, meaning he had to look at the screen. So he saw what I was saying. That's why it's like, it pays sometime to listen to the customer. I'm not trying to make your life harder. Why would I try to make your life harder? I don't have nothing to do with your life. You are an employee, and I'm asking you for your help, and you have an attitude because I tried to explain something to you. Now, again, it could really just be the fact that I was talking fast, but it ain't that, because I Genuinely, every time I come in here, he has the same response. He is always looking at me like of disgust. And one thing I noticed, like, bro, when you start making people's demons come out, they can't help themselves. You know that, right? It's almost like when they're drunk. It's the same thing. Them demons are coming and they're about to laugh at you. Like his demons were laughing at him just now, because his demons thought he was eating that shit up, and he wasn't, because he was wrong. He was wrong. Now, I don't know what happened to this young man in his life. I don't know why he's obese. I don't know why he's depressed. He is depressed though. It oozes out of him. And he's Spanish or whatever. But I'm like, it don't matter to me what race you are. You don't have to be like that if you don't want to be like that. You could be different if you want to be different. But when you're depressed, you don't move as much. You're not washing your ass. You're not thinking of good things when you're depressed. I know, because I've been there, and I've been heavy set, and I know it had a lot to do with my depression, and it did. It had a lot to do with my drinking too, but it had a lot to do with my depression. So I'm looking at him seeing my old self. He thinks he's doing something. I'm just looking at him feeling sorry. I feel bad for him. I don't know what happened in his life to make him go down this route. I don't know why he feels this way. I don't know, but I care. I do care. So all of that, we went through all of that, and before I left, I said, I hope you have a better day, bro. And I just smiled at him. And then I left. And he said, thank you. So it's like, that's what I be trying to tell folks. Like, bro, yes, people are going through shit. People have their shit, bro. But you don't know why a person got their shit, bro. And so be kind anyway. I'm not saying somebody who just, but you ever seen a video where like a guy is yelling his ass off, some male Karen, he's like, you son of a he going in, he got his finger in their face, and the other person is just calm, and they're like, bro, what are you doing? And then you'll see that man melt. People have shit on them. People got issues. It's hard to live sometimes. Life can be really hard. So you don't have to scoot to their level. You could just be like, well, I hope you feel better. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's only if that's in you. That's only if you really can even muster that. Because we all have our moments. Had this been a different day for me, who knows how I would have responded. But I'm having a great day. And I normally am, because I choose to. Even when things seem like they're wrong, they're not really wrong. They're just happening right now, But I really do pray for him, because I can feel his pain. And back to the weight thing, like, bro, when you are heavy and you are obese, it's a catch-22 with that thing too, like, because you can't move around like you want to. You can't do what you want to do physically, and that makes you depressed. But if you're already depressed, you're gonna do things that keep you there. So it's like, I know that has something to do with it. I know it does. Because I watch him sometimes, when I do come in, and all he does is sit down. And it's like, I know it's hard for you. I mean, this man got to be like 400 pounds. And I'm like, I know it's hard for you to move around. So I know that fuck with your head, but obviously I don't know anything else about his life. But it's like, man, every time I go in there, something is wrong with him. Like, he just has like this dark energy around him, and I really pray that he can get out of it, because it's so apparent and it's so strong. But I'm stronger, so like, his energy is never going to really affect me because of who I am. But I really care about this dude, and I really just wanted to give him a hug, but he wasn't going to take that. But I just wanted to give him a hug, because I'm like, I can see something is wrong, or some things, and whatever it is, I just hope it gets better. So if y'all want to send a prayer to this dude, his name is Fonzie. You can just say Fonzie, Fonzi, which is a cool fucking name. And I would have told him that if he wouldn't have been so, if we were able to have a conversation. But he don't want to talk to me, and that's okay. He don't have to. But it's like, I can really feel his pain. So
When you see people outside in the streets, bro, like, most time people got shit going on. Everybody's not just like some asshole. It's a reason why people are moving how they do. Why they might look at you a certain way. Because maybe they want what you got, or maybe they feel inspired, but their demons are louder in their ear and telling them, no, you're not that inspired. Fuck that bitch. Fuck her. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, no. Sometimes people just need to know somebody is paying attention, that they care, even a stranger, because a lot of time it really be strangers that really uplift me. It's never really my family. No, they don't uplift me. I don't feel uplifted by them. I don't feel loved by them, really. But that's another conversation for another day. That's not for today. I just want to say that, like, bro, just have compassion for people. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you, this is what an empath look like. I just went in to get some fucking water. I just went in to get water, but it's like, that's why I say, like, I can feel people's things a lot of the time. And I'm crying for him. Like, I'm crying for him and, like, with him, you know? So, anyway, let me get out of here because we gotta go. But be nicer to people. Some people are just really having a bad, like, time in life, a moment, you know, a day. Like, some people are just really having a bad day. And no, they're not supposed to put it on you. But I don't think a lot of people are even really consciously actually trying to. I feel like their demons just are louder. So just try to be nicer to people. You just don't know what's going on with them, okay? Alright, love you guys. Peace. Take care. I haven't left the parking lot yet. It ain't been that long, but I just wanted to add one more thing. Just, like, for people who've never felt depression, I want to explain this very quickly. It hurts. And when I say it hurts from your head to your toes. It hurts your heart. It hurts your limbs. It hurts your everything. Like, everything just seems so hard. And you, like, think about the hardest thing you've ever had to do, but imagine that feeling every second of the day for days and weeks and months and years even. Like, that's what depression feels like. You know how slaves used to be shackled? It feels like you have chains wrapped around your entire body in a weighted blanket along with some boulders and shit. It feels like you wearing that shit it feels like you're wearing it. So it really is heavy in every aspect. It is. It's heavy on your mind, it's heavy on your heart, and it's heavy on your mental. It's just pure anguish. Like, it's pure anguish to the point where you don't know what to do. And it's like, that's why most people just want to die, because it's like, I don't want to feel this. Hurts. Depression hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It feels like you can never climb from that dark, you know what I mean, like that cave. You know, just imagine being in a jail cell. Really, that's where your mind is. It's trapped in this bullshit. Like, and it's lies, though. It's lies. It's lies. That's why I always talk so much about combating, like, the negative thoughts you have, you know. But it's not easy, you know. It only gets easier once you take that initial step. He just has to take one step. And for other people, they just have to take one step. But I've been depressed all my life up until I turned 30. When I turned 30, that was like the moment for me. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with all the bullshit of, like, what I've been going through. I'm tired. You get exhausted. I've been depressed since I was like 8 years old, man. And I know somebody, what do you even know? Exactly. I shouldn't know. But that's what I'm saying. I did know. I do know. Depression feels like, man, it feels like getting dunked underwater, but not even water. It feels like getting dunked under quicksand and just somebody holding your shoulders down. That's what depression feels like. And for people who've truly been depressed, they know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It hurts. It genuinely hurts everything on you, inside of you. So anyway, I just want to throw that in there. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Okay. I love you. Okay. And if you're going through dark times, I really pray that it gets better as quickly as possible. But you can do it. Don't give up on yourself. Okay. All right.